As an artist who's very faith driven, I think something that I really struggle with is the worry about whether I'm doing the right thing or not in the way that I express myself. And art is such a subjective thing that it's kind of hard to judge. And there's a lot of situations where it's sort of like a gray area. Um, but something someone said to me today, which was a really great reminder, was that when you are trying to make a decision about whether to do something or not do if you have a doubt in your heart, like, consult your heart and avoid the thing you're doubtful about. And I mean, so what I've been thinking about is, what do I feel comfortable doing, regardless of what a sheikh has told me or hasn't told me about the permissibility of what I'm doing. Um, because even if something is permissible, if the way that I'm doing it is creating unrest in my heart, then that's something to look at and really listen to. Because your heart doesn't speak for no reason. So, what I've come to realize is that I don't feel 100% comfortable performing in front of men. I thought that it was something where I could get over it, like it's a fear. I thought maybe I just don't have confidence, and that's why. But I always find when there's men in the audience and I'm like singing a song or sharing a poem, I'm always just like not looking at anybody in the audience because every part of me is like, I feel so exposed right now. And I'm covered. I wear my hijab. I'm wearing a loose dress. I'm covered. Like, but I still, it doesn't feel right. And actually, like, there was an opportunity that I sort of had to make music with people who were Muslim, but were a little like lax about free mixing. And um, it didn't work out. And I feel like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was like protecting me from something. Um, and it's hard to be on this journey and to not really know where I'm supposed to be or where I fit. Um I didn't grow up with guidance around the arts. It was mainly just don't do it at all. Which isn't helpful. It's not helpful at all to just say don't do any of it. I need to express myself, but I want to express myself in a way that pleases Allah and that makes me feel safe and comfortable. And not just that, but I want to feel seen. And if I try to make myself seen and men are around, then I don't just feel seen in the good of what I'm saying or doing. I also feel seen in a way that I feel exposed and you know raw and uncomfortable. So I think I I need to find spaces where women perform and there are only women in the audience and we share our art in a safe space. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know if I even can. Um, but I think, for a long time I have been trying to create spaces, but something or other of my life would just come up and kind of get in the way of that. And now I'm starting a business, and um, you know, I have been through so much that I feel like pursuing music as a career is might not be what I want, even though I want music to be a part of my life. It's why I've chosen to be a therapist rather than a musician. Um, Even though my first love has always been music, my second love has been helping people. Um, and I don't know if it's really in that order. anymore. But I think what I need to do is find spaces where it's just women that I can perform in front of. And something else that kind of came to mind as well in that is that a lot of people believe that music is haram. Okay, just because I don't believe that, it doesn't mean that I am somehow obligated to use music in my work. I mean, what I was thinking is the people that I would want to be surrounded by are people who are deeply religious, are connected with their faith. And the reality is, there's a lot of Muslim women who need to hear the messages that I'm here to share that might not feel comfortable if there are men in the room or if there's music. So, am I really helping those women by pursuing music with musical instruments? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And something about this, just all of it is, it's so overwhelming, but I feel that something is changing inside me. And it's not because my mother said something or my brother said something or someone in the community made a comment. It's purely coming from within, and I am sharing this with you because I'm really documenting my journey into the arts on this page. And I'm learning every day. Look, I'm not perfect and I'm gonna make mistakes. Um, and so I think that the best thing I can do really is to just be my truest self and to trust that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open the doors that are necessary to open for me to be able to make a difference. Because I write songs primarily to heal, but I perform songs primarily to heal others. I write to heal myself and I perform to heal others. And so if I'm not healing other people, then I'm not fulfilling my purpose as an artist. Um, I'm really just making myself uncomfortable and making other people feel a bit uncertain about, like, where am I coming from with this? How can I wear the hijab and also be playing instruments? And how can I wear the hijab and also be singing in front of men? I don't know. I mean, I know a woman's voice isn't awra. I know that music is not haram according to a minority opinion. But my struggle is, no matter how many times a sheikh tells me it's okay, something in me is like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Um, and so I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I think I just need to process, and I need to keep writing, keep singing in private. And when it comes to social media, I don't know if I'm gonna continue sharing songs or if, I mean, I think I will continue sharing songs. I think that's just, I have to reach Muslim women somehow, and social media is the easiest and fastest way to do that. But of course, when it comes to men, I like seeing my work. I think, at least for now, in person events are going to be things which I steer clear of in terms of events where the audience has men, uh, so that I can feel more comfortable. Because if I'm not comfortable, then the performance is shot. I can't even be excellent in my artistry. I'll lose myself, you know? So, yeah, that's where I'm at. This should have been a Instagram live, but I'm just gonna post it as a video, and I hope that, it helps someone. And I hope that it makes clear my position on the things that I've been sharing. I know that there are a lot of people who follow me, who love me and support me, but may not necessarily agree with the decisions that I've made, the artistic risks I've taken, and I want you guys to know that I deeply, deeply appreciate that you've done nothing but be kind to me and not judge me and allow me to grow and learn on this journey, inshallah. And yeah, may Allah make it easy and may Allah guide all of us. I think my mother will be very happy to hear what I've just shared with you. Um, I'm still going to talk about the topics that are near and dear to my heart, like abuse and mental health and um, wellness and the arts. And that's not going to change. But I'm definitely going to be a little bit more careful where I put myself, where I expose myself. I initially, when I started with music or with singing, I said to myself that I only wanted to work with producers and other artists who are female. And my mentor told me, well, that's going to take longer, but you can do that. You can do it that way. It's possible. And I don't know if that's something I want to go back to. But I know that that definitely feels a lot more like home than trying to work with anyone and everyone who is available, because I think I really get to choose. As a Muslim woman, I deserve to protect myself and to choose partnerships where I feel safe and I feel heard and I feel secure. So, yeah, I hope this helps, and all of you have a beautiful night. Assalamu alaikum.